As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Well met, sir.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
It's on me to bear what you unmark your brain.
We pawned a bard from entering the palace, but nothing shall keep me from escorting you to the gates.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
We shall await you here, Master.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
have you come to release me from this jail? Who are... Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Or, Jesus Arisen, have you proof that you are... Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd... That said, if you know of a place with a... Tell me, does that... I suspected as much. Then we...
Polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Wait for the new equipment to come. Wait for the new equipment to come in.
decent sleep.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Here we are. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle. It would seem we even need to visit the palace.
Too quiet here for my liking.
I quite like it.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
Can't complain, mind. Would that all my days were so. I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it possible. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. I'd gladly while away if I could.
Gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
What was I to do today?
Such charity is a blessing. So tired. I can get just about anywhere. Not within Port Everett, anyhow.
I dare say I could forget
I
all
only
my
pray my
troubles here.
watch finishes without incident.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've been to
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
A new performance requires new raiment, I think.
Such quiet.
What was I supposed to do?
Blessing.
I've clean forgotten.
Almost nodded off for a moment there.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me if 'twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that up. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Growling. Time for an early supper. Tis our duty to see this peace protected.
'Twould appear you found evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a mage. Might I be of assistance?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all... Right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed, though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
What's to be done?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
We've arrived, just as planned.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's... For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing, yet 'tis strange. For sweet crown flowers only grow in the... I dare say, 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge, 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such...
Over here, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. Do not forget that we work to...
We're going this way now, I suppose. By all will.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Isn't much to go on.
The rules at your neck.
Wonder what's going on in town over the last time I go and see.
Nothing more deadly than getting comfortable.
Let me get that.
Here, if you please. An appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Can hardly afford a carrot these days.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
slim pickings of late.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
There's much needs doing.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
I bid you farewell, Arisen. I trust you will not soon forget the supremacy of the bow.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm...
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful, should we encounter another speaker. I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen. You're even more impressive than when I last clapped eyes on you.
Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I dare say, I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of at least.
It will be an honor to serve by...
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, When pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness. That imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so... unruly, that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. 'Tis obvious, no? I am an agent, of a sort. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over, now you found me out. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Understandable. Still, no harm in asking.
Right where I want you!
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, we will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you. Before it catches your eye.
Yes, sir! We shall see how bold you are in irons.
It'll do you no good letting me rot in here, you know.
That we still have no inkling of the...
Apologies, but I can't offer you...
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. My thanks, sir. As to the I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But now I feel prepared to start. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, Fred? Splendid! I knew I would now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I... And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. Each cart travels with an escort of trains, so anyone thinking of riding for free will have to... But enough of my lecturing. Just... Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Seeing as come, find me when you've delivered that letter.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient.
Why is everyone always in such a My head hurts just thinking about it.
Where's my dad? My claws could use a trim. I have no nothing. Got some sweet meats and ale.
Arms for the poor.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual generosity. Well met, Sir Arisen. Few can afford perpetual... Well met, Sir Arisen. Few can afford perpetual
Suppose that's enough for one day.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I know so little of this world.
Arms for the poor. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble... You can afford perpetual generosity. I hope you will return.
What teachings might salve the people's woes? Might I beg but a moment? A moment's prayer can do a world of...
Chaos in the world.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind. Faith must come from the spirit.
Wickedness has no hold upon a tribe.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we? Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms? Many thanks. Ah, Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange... Might I impose on you to...
What we need now is information. The question is, where to find it?
I knew it to be so.
Good day, sir.
I fear I've much to attend. Good day, sir. Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer. I spend my days in quiet...
This is a place of prayer.
I must be grateful. At least I have a full bed.
A moment's prayer can do a...
Might I beg but a moment? Chaos in the world begins...
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down.
Can't remember the last time my pockets jingled.
What teachings might salve the people's woes? Tis my duty to devote my life to...
Please, sir.
I must be grateful. At least I have a full bed. My prayer will sure. What about this place?
Where could Malcolm have... Perhaps you could try asking... Where could... Perhaps you could try asking the other chip...
Good day, sir.
Where could... Perhaps you could try asking the other...
I spend my days in quiet...
Please, sir. Please, sir. Don't tell nobody what I said about exploring.
Where could Malcolm have... Perhaps you could try asking...
Malcolm? Don't know why he bothered.
We'd best report back.
Vaults, you say? Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Come, I fear there's prey. Follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the... Look, there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, sir.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret work.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
Let us endeavor to keep pace with our guide.
'Tis as you say.
How are we to get through this door?
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. Might I ask that you not share the... We cannot allow the knowledge accumulate. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. Someone who can appreciate... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
Right you are.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melve. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Over here, if you please. Unless I am mistaken, all we require is already in our possession.
Right where I want
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
You cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Battle is best avoided here.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Come, I'll lead the way.
I'm not leaving till you take it. So there.
Greetings.
I swear I've never slept better.
Surely, I pray this will convey the depth of...
Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Let us proceed with caution.
Might not seem like much, but...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Over here, if you would.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. This ox cart's bound for...
Save it, Cuss. I'm not interested.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
I'm in fine fettle today.
About time I taught that dullard a lesson.
Suppose I'm tired. Barely slept the win.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
We'll pull through yet!
Whatever am I to do?
This isn't right. I hope you weren't expecting that. Ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is a poor manner of sin. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in every battle.
Well done.